show you how we get from actually start with this block to the finished product. Alright, first we've got some silicone molds that we made from the negatives. And we'll go ahead and pour one. Let's use a 2-part box. It's plastic. Dries real hard. I always pour the A first on the sticker. Because you don't have long. Once you pour these together, it'll start hardening pretty quick. So I pour the A to try to get the same measurement out of each one. These is a little thinner. So we got everything ready. We'll go ahead and pour the B. We'll stir it. It'll be a little milky, and as it starts to react and getting hot, it'll start clearing up. Then you know your mixture's right and it's time to pour it. So it's starting to clear. Now just come in here on the mold. I'm going to pour some on the other side where I've got some cavities, so it kind of keeps air out of it. It's going to be a little messy. So I always put something under the mold that's going to run out. Don't worry about it. We'll put those together. And I've just got some weight here to put on top. Now wiggle it just a little, let the air get out from it. It takes about 10-15 minutes for us to set up to be able to demold it. I've got one I've already poured to show you how it comes out. So this is both sides. These are dry. I've got a lot of, loose material right here where it's come out of. That's no problem when you pop them out. You're going to have some, you just have to clean up. I've got some here that's already clean. Ready to go. That's what it's going to come out once you get all this slack off of it. Alright, well, we put it together. I've got my wiring harness here. Now you can use a full wiring harness, throughout the whole body. I went to this type here, and what it's got 2 little ends. You can see them here. Those ends are very important so it won't pull out your bait. You can see the bait. It's got a place where the wiring harness goes in the tail, and then of course the belly. But that thing actually come up and hook inside of that plastic. So once it's bait's together, it can't pull out. So I've already got one set up. I've got my ballast in there, and when you do your own, you just trial and error to find out what ballast, how you want it to run, whether you want it floating, suspended, sinking bait. I've got mine right now where they float. So you just have to play with that when you make your own. But I'm gonna go ahead and put one together. Got a 2-part epoxy. And some glue. Make it up. It's just a urethane. It's just like Gorilla Glue. It's sort of the same type of glue, but this is a lot stronger once it's dry. It's got a lot of strength. And you need that on the wiring harness. So I just come in here and put a little, well, set my line harness. Now here's very important the way I've got my bait built. Can't get real sloppy with it, or it's going to get over into your ballast. I want my ballast to move and rattle as the bait's going through the water. I'm just going to come in and glue my edges. Be careful around your ballast. And then we'll set it together. Wait a minute, I'm going to put some on this side B here. Don't want to forget that. I want to make sure there's plenty come out. And then squeeze out, you just have to clean everything up. I'm going to press it together. I have to set up quick and get hard. And what I've made is just a jig here. You can see one's already been poured and put together here. I just made a jig. Everything you see here is handmade. Even my wiring harnesses, I've got a jig to set up where I tie those. And I tie a bunch at a time. And you see this here, we put these together a while ago. And that's what I normally do, is 4 or 5 at a time. Can't do too many because your glue wants to dry. You know, everything starts setting up too quick. So you can have you several of these. It takes 10 or 15 minutes for them to dry enough to be able to pull out without, you know, messing anything up. Here's one here that's that we done, and so I already took it out of the mold. So when it comes out of here, this is what you have. And you want to make sure that your 2 pieces are put together really good. You don't see no daylight, don't see no cracks through there. If you do, you're going to have problems. It's if you decide, you know, when you make your crankbait, to use the same type wiring harness as I've done. A 1 piece wouldn't be as bad, because you'd have to pull everything out of there. But as long as this is together, you won't have no problems with your wiring harness slipping out. So from here, basically we just have to come back with sand and repair these edges, set them down, and then, you know, of course you would get your finished product after you paint everything. The bills is also done the same way. This is a 15-foot bill. Here's a 6. We do make a 10. We've got 6, 10, and 15. I've done them the same way, using the same method. Started here, carved it all by hand, and, you know, made the molds, poured them out of a little different plastic. It's a real high, rigid plastic. It's got a lot of tensile strength. Of course, you know, when you make your bait, this is, you know, how we made ours to slip into the bait. You know, there's several different ways you can do that. And of course, you know, after it's painted, what I do is paint my baits before I put the epoxy, this bill in. So I'm not going to epoxy it in, but that's basically what it would look like, you know, after I painted it and epoxied it in. So, you know, that's just a short version of how we put ours together. There's no, you know, there's a lot of different things you can do if you're more interested in making your own crankbaits from scratch. You don't need a lot of equipment, just a drill and some simple things. We're going to be doing some more videos of higher quality if I get enough that's interested. Show them exactly from A to Z how we do things, from making the molds to your wiring harness, to the jigs, to the bills, how we paint them, from primer all the way to the finish, what size hooks I use, and it'll be very detailed. So if you're interested in making your own bait, contact me at my Facebook, Carol's Bait. Or if you're interested in purchasing a bait, go to cotvshow.com.